Hey GED students, it's GED question of the daytime, and I have reached the culmination of these problems that we've been working on, the last 5 or 6 days, where we write the equation of a line. And this is an easy concept that students forget because it's so weird. Okay, so that is why I want to make sure that we really thoroughly cover this because they love it on the GED. So let's take a look. It says write the equation of the line in slope-intercept form. So the slope-intercept form of the equation of a line is on your GED formula sheet, and it says y equals mx plus b. And we said all we have to do to turn this from a generic equation into a specific line is replace my m with whatever my slope is, and replace my b with whatever my y-intercept is. And then it says that our write the equation of the line in slope-intercept form that runs through the points 5, -4, and 3, -4. So we're in a little bit of trouble in that they didn't give us what we need. Instead of giving us what we need, the slope and the y-intercept, they gave us a couple of points. And you might throw up your hands in despair and say, I don't know what to do, but what you should always do is use what you've been given to find what we need. So the first thing we need is slope. We've got to find the slope of our line. Well, it's easy to find slope when given 2 points. It's another formula that's on your formula sheet. It's the slope formula. M is equal to the change in y's, the second y minus the first y, over the second x minus the first x. And that's exactly what these are. If we call this the first point, well, that makes this the first x, and this the first y. And if we call this the second point, well, that makes this the second x, and this the second y. And so I will start with my second y, -4, and from it I will subtract my first y, -4. So let's plug that in there up top. -4 minus -4. Remember that the minus from the equation is there, but it's not the same as the minus from the number -4. And so I have both in my problem. You might say, I don't know how to deal with that. Well, your TI does. Okay, let's plug into the rest of the formula. Now I'm supposed to take my second x, 3, and from it subtract my first x, 5. So 3 minus 5. And now I will use my calculator to simplify this in case some of us struggle. So -4 minus -4, of course, is just going to give me 0. And then 3 minus 5 is going to give me -2. Now, this will simplify even further because you can divide 0 by anything. 0 divided by anything, no matter how many pieces you break 0 into, will give you 0. So I just found out that the slope of my line is 0. My m is 0. So that was how I found slope. Now the next thing I'm supposed to do is find my b. And for those of you who it's obvious to, lucky you. For the rest of us, let's just go about this the way we have been doing so far. Let's start with the equation. So let me label my work here. Now I'm going about the work of finding b. The way I like to do it is to start with my slope-intercept form and plug in the y, the m, and an x to find my b. So let's see, which one of these points shall we use? I'll pick up a different color so you can see what I mean. I think I'll use this one, 3, -4, for my x and my y value. And it doesn't matter which one you use, okay? You could have just as easily used the other one. You'll get the same answer. Okay, so that means that my y is -4. Why? Because it's the y value in the point I chose. Now my m, I just found it, is 0. My x is 3, and my b is what I don't know and I'm solving for. So let's take a look at what happens. Well, 0 times 3 is, of course, 0. And 0 plus b is just b. And so I figure out that my b is -4. My y-intercept is -4. Now I can plug both my m and my b into the equation. So that's the final thing we'll do. We'll substitute in a number for our m and our b. That's how we write the equation of a line. So my m is 0, of course, and my b is -4. Now this is true, but not yet simplified. The GED is going to expect that you, as a mathematician, know how to simplify 0 times x. Now you might say, Kate, I don't know how to do that because I don't know what x is. And I'll say, yeah, but you know what 0 does. Let me show you what I mean. 0 times any number, like let's try it with 5. What happens when you multiply 0 times 5? Well, of course, no matter how many times you take 0, you get nothing. Well, what about if it was like 0 times 17, something really large? Of course, it'd still just be 0. So guess what 0 times x is? Nothing. 0. So I get y is equal to 0 minus 4. And what is 0 minus 4? Why, it's just negative 4. And so the final simplified equation of this line is y equals negative 4. Y equals negative 4. All right, if you have any questions about this or any other GED math concept, be sure to drop it in the comments and I'll do my best to answer it.